Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GG.Bet Winter Cup. We're here for a best of 5. And, well, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a fun one, and we'll see whether or not we can get off to a good start. It's Rocketlaunchers taking on Fit in a best of 5 series starting on Mirage. It's going to be Shaq with the first kill, Double Magic finding a double kill, and we find ourselves in a 3v3. Rocketlaunchers obviously having 2 of the players from the old Movistar Riders roster in the form of Soaker and Death. We'll see if that is enough to get them over the line, but Fit certainly in a 2v2 here, holding on towards the site, looking to try and find impact. It's Mnek finding a kill on towards Caliber. It is a 1v2 left for Duplicate to try and hold on. And he'll find a headshot. The time is a big factor here for him to play with. And he's got such a strong position as he heads up. The tap coming through. The kill is in. And Fit will find the pistol. Well, Mart moves forward with a Mac 10. Duplicate will find Soaker and gets rid of him. It's a man advantage here on the T side as Caliber starts to deploy bullets through the smoke. Grenade lands on top and Shaq is gone. Sassol and Death's left in a 2v5, and while unrecoverable in this scenario, Death sits back in CT spawn. Well, Sassol will get rid of Double Magic, and now falling away, leaving the scene, fleeing everything, and leaving it behind. He will look to try and deliver impact in the next round, which is the only place he will be able to do so. Sasso heads towards the top of Underpass, and multiple players coming towards him. It's one kill, only the one as Caliber gets rid of him. And that is the kill coming through with a 2-0 on the board for Fit. Now we take a look over on the Rocketlaunchers side of things. There's only a couple of flashbangs being picked up here for Soaker, and the rest of the squad not really having too much. GG.Bet, here are the odds, 1.45 for Fit as the favourites to win the match. Over on the other side here of Rocketlaunchers, 2.63. I Need a Doctor is making his way through the underpass. It's going to be the front man. Caliber up inside of the palace, waiting for this to start to unfold. He'll be standing up on top with the Molotov that'll clear under the wood. No one in below it. No one there having too many problems caused towards them. Double Magic in towards the ladder room. I Need a Doctor will clear it with him, and well, in fact, Fate have methodically cleared everything in towards middle. Soaker hasn't left spawn. In fact, he's gone further away from spawn into the corner. Deeper and deeper he goes. But Fate will find the 3-0 lead, with Rocketlaunchers not really having too much to play with in this one at all. Well, Caliber pushing in towards CT. Gonna hang on to everything, getting a good kill on towards Soaker, who eventually does die in the same position he started in. And while the cleanup is in from Caliber, the Galil delivering 3 kills. 3 rounds on the board now for Fit as well. And we head into round number 4. 18 seconds on the timer. I'm joined by Holker.
Hello.
My God, he is here, and we are ready to go. It's been a long day, and with the best of 5, I don't think my brain can handle it. So I think I would just like delve into complete new levels of insanity. So thank you for hopping on.
Discovering new levels of insanity. That could have been an interesting scientific endeavor, Dinko.
Not for my career. That was certainly not the right way to go about that.
Bit of underpass aggression from Rocketlaunchers here on Mirage. I've already seen them play this map once in this tournament. They looked pretty good on it. And they're throwing it. Okay, nades at their teammates. That's not the best, but they are taking this B apartments control really well here, all over this side of the map. And Fate have got to respond to this. This is a big area of the map that they've lost now.
Well, Fate in towards middle. Duplicate. Looking forward up towards short. So the rattle shots to the top of the smoke. Duplicate on the front, man up through the short push. Shaq is up inside the apartments. Flash ready to go around the corner. Flash through the window. And Shaq will just sit up here on top. He wants a frag and it's not going to come his way. Duplicate able to find one. The headshot connected. And Southsoul able to take him away. 4v3 advantage siding with the T side. And with 45 seconds left, it needs to be a big hold because the bomb has just been caught in the apartments.
Oh, he's got a smoke as well, so he can put that down and cause issues for Fate right now. Emenk coming in from the other side gets another kill for Rocketlaunchers, and all of a sudden, Fate are falling apart on this attempted B play. How are they going to get this bomb back? There's a molly in Southsoul's back pocket as well. That could buy even more time here. With 20 seconds left on the clock, Fate have got to go now. Here's the first fight. Nicky spraying away, eventually gets the kill he was looking for, and Fate just about win the round before the time became an issue. They win by elimination. Even though it was a strange round in how it played out, Fate continue to get the job done. A nice 4-0 lead now.
Yeah, good 4-0 lead. They are the favourites coming into the series overall. They're the team that are expected to win this and come out on top, but we'll see if that is the case moving forward. Open the hands of Double Magic. But we hoping he can work some magic to get some double kills, Alex.
Definitely. He's hoping he's got the magic stick in his hands. Is that the name of Kenny's orb? I never can remember. There we go.
I knew it was a reference. As long as the magic stick and nothing else that rhymes with stick is in his hands, you know?
Yes,
we're all good.
Definitely.
Then we should all be on the right page. But Caliber clearing the corners, seeing what's going on in the ladder room, and no one is up there, so... Easy B take it should be here. Just a couple of pistols looking to hold on, and the D got looking to take a few heads off, but all it is headshots for the T side, Alex. So easy kills coming in from Fate.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Okay, Shaq wins that fight in from bench. Somehow gets a second kill with the P250, but again, it should not be enough. Fate are now onto the B bomb site, and even though the rotate is here, it's not going to do a whole lot. Emenk trying to see if he can flank, but now he's been spotted. The bomb will be planted momentarily, and Emenk closes the distance, but he gets caught in mid-air, just running out through the apartments. It's now a 5-0 lead for Fate. The Bulgarians are looking good here at the start of Mirage. Like you said, they are, I think, favourites heading into this one. They've been in pretty good form recently, this team, so you would expect Fate to be able to carry that through into this game. I think this Rocketlaunchers lineup is a fairly fresh one as well, as far as I know. I know that some of these players were previously on that Movistar Riders team, so it seems like a fresher lineup. Maybe the coordination will be a little lacking. We'll wait and see. As Fate, again, they're going back to this B site. I love the B site.
Well, in fact, it's a situation where Rocketlaunchers are literally just a mix, right? Coming into this tournament, they weren't really expected to do too much, but they've actually been pretty impressive. I think they've just got a lot of skill. But when you've got Fate who are just playing better, then it becomes much more difficult as a mix to be able to hold on. And the CT side is not looking good so far. Just easy B takes coming through. I think Fate have definitely realized that's the weakness and have just sent everyone there pretty much every time. Funny important headshots and sending Rocketlaunchers off to save. 6-0. So a lot of these early leads develop earlier though, Alex, and I had one where it was like 14-1 and we ended up 14-10. So yeah, never get too far ahead of yourself when you're considering these scores.
Yeah, you never know. At this level, anything can happen. I don't think Emenk can win this round though. Okay, well Nicky's given him a free frag at the very least. Gets it with the USP rather than the AWP, so I guess he gets a bit of extra money for that, which is something. But really, we all know where this round is going. Fate with the 6-0 lead. Emenk is going to hold on to the AWP at the end, so that's something that Rocketlaunchers can take into the next round. But they are really clutching at straws right now to try and find any positives at the start of this game. It's not been going well for them. They have to go for pistols yet again into this round. This is where Fate might switch up their stance. They might not want to go onto the B site in this round when you're against some pistols and some CZs. Those close range battles can be awkward to take. So they're deciding to go for a pretty fast player A right now. Fate lining up some nades. And again, they're just all grouping up right at the start of the round.
Gathering up outside of the A bomb site. And again, this has been the successful stance that Fate have gone for. Time and time again, it's just running into a bomb site together. We'll see if it is enough to get around one on the board again. Certainly looking likely with that initial kill. Follow-up coming through as well from Caliber. And it's good enough to find a couple of frags. It's now only MNank and Deaths left in a 2v4. And winning this would be quite impressive, is all I have to say. Well, there's the first shot. This teammate does fall, so now MNank is left alone in a 1v3. Minute and 9 seconds left. Still time to play with for the T side as well. So that becomes much more difficult for MNank. He moves forward. Molotov ready to go on towards default. It's a good Molotov, but he's boosted and dropped. And Nick finished off 7-0. Fit off to a great start already. Obviously, with it being a best of 5, we are already confirmed at least 3 maps.
At least.
Love
Could be
to see
more. Definitely. Hey, it's nice having some Counter-Strike on over the Christmas period. Because I know a lot of the top teams are taking their break now, but this is the chance for teams of this level to really keep grinding and try and make a name for yourself. So definitely want to see them show their best level of Counter-Strike here on Mirage. Again, Fate, they're just going to group up, I think, in every round. Until it stops working, there's no reason to switch things up. So they go for some A smokes. Soka yet to get a kill on the board. Holding with the AWP. Oh, he does land the flick, but Duplicate is very quick on the trade. And Fate, again, just need the 1 kill to get in so much ground onto this A site. Taking their time here, though.
the flash up into the air. Shaq will sit back in behind the CT boxes as the bomb lies on the floor. Minute and 3 seconds left. Advantage siding here with rocket launchers. They have to try and pick up that bomb and scrap it together as they go forward. Duplicate will find a headshot on towards Deaths. Maybe 3 as a Molotov heads behind the ticket box and forces the CTs further back. But this is the best chance you've seen yet for the CT side. They've got an advantage to play with into the retake. And what? I need a doctor. Certainly needs that. He's dead.
There are no doctors in Counter-Strike. Only soldiers. And they're going to have to soldier on in this round. It's Caliber in a 1 versus 2. He's got the bomb in his hands, but he doesn't feel too comfortable planting it. Exposed from a few different angles. Fake plant is the first port of call, but now he's going to be in trouble. Okay, fakes again. Rocket launchers are still not biting on this one. They should know he's on the A site. He tries to switch it up, tries to take a fight, but with 10 seconds, this time he might have to commit to the plant. Nope, it's a fake again. Caliber can't win the fight anyway. Southsol playing the patience game there for rocket launchers. They get their first round on the board. Finally, a round win for the CT side. Let's see if they can build off that as they stick with those 2 AWPs that they found success with. There's those GG.Bet odds favoring Fate, which I think is a fair assessment of what we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's been a pretty strong start from Fate. I haven't seen this team. I used to catch this team a while ago, but I haven't seen them in so long. I know I know Soaker, and I know Deaths. I think that's the only players I know on the server. So, I guess we have a pretty good match of seeing new people. Well, it's a very good executing towards the B-bomb site from Fate, but it's not exactly working out in reality, though, as the kills keep coming through from the CT side. Double Magic looking for more, but he's only found 1 kill so far, and he's finished off. Mar with a double, though. Still not enough. Needs the 2 more. Smokes will begin to fade from Get Right and Short. And well, a chance for Mar to maybe find another, but this clutch is not going to be easy whatsoever. A minute to play with on the clock. To stand up on top. Checking the corner, Soaker finds it, and there it is. Cleanup is through. Rocket launchers will find themselves 2 on the board, and that's a change in pace, should we say. But good to see the double out setup in play. We'll see if it can be a factor of consistent success.
Fate are going straight in with a timeout after losing those 2 rounds. They don't want to continue to let this happen over and over again. We've got Barbar coaching this Rocketlaunchers team. I think he's the former Swedish player, right? Which is a weird mix over on the Rocketlaunchers side.
Barbar obviously pretty well experienced in the Swedish scene and used to be the coach for Epsilon and player for Epsilon. Done quite a bit, this Barbar guy. So they've got quite the experience behind them. And we'll see whether or not that is enough to get them over the line, and if this is going to be a sort of a long-term project. You can't really expect too much from a team like this coming into a tournament like this, though. Because I think on the day this tournament was started, so Christmas Eve, here in the UK or whatever, maybe I think it's Christmas Day in other parts of Europe, was when these 2 players got announced that they have been lent out by the Movistar Riders. So yeah, it's a pretty fresh roster coming into this. I think you used that term a little bit earlier on. I think it's the perfect way to describe them.
If they were on Rotten Tomatoes, they would be listed as fresh, that's for sure. There's Rocketlaunchers right now with a couple of round wins. I was watching this team yesterday, actually, and I think Salsol was the most impressive player, which kind of surprised me. He's one of the names I didn't know. He was doing really well, especially on Mirage, actually, at locking down that B site. He just kept on finding multi-kills. So I'll be watching out for him in this game. Hopefully he can keep up that level of form. As Fate have taken the early mid control, they've switched up their playstyle slightly in this round. Not all grouping up at the start of the round. Going for the mid control with just a few players, spreading across the map, seeing if there are any fights available to them. But Rocketlaunchers are playing it pretty safe right now.
Well, Soaker will find 2 good kills on the AWP. Duplicate will get rid of him, but the rest of these kills are coming through from the AWPs. It's now Mar and Duplicate looking to try and pull off an incredible 2v4. But with the position of Shaq and also the player up inside of Palace, I don't think this one's going to go too well. Well, Rocketlaunchers initially were taking a bit of a beating at the beginning of this, but have started to really turn it up, and the pace has changed in terms of momentum. You know, we've seen Rocketlaunchers just stepping up and finding a lot of these kills in the double ops. Southsoul is a player that you mentioned a little bit earlier on there. Obviously a very solid performer at the start of this, and Emenk on the op is doing well. I think Soaker and Defs have a whole lot of potential, though, to be somewhat of the supportive element and the star of this roster. So we'll see if they can wake up here in Mirage as well.
You seeing what I'm seeing, Dinko?
I am seeing them. He certainly needs a doctor, you know.
Definitely.
I think he's living up to his name a little bit here. Everyone knows you can't use the dual Berettas on Mirage. It has to be Nuke. But we'll see if he can pull it off.
He's the fastest cowboy in the West right now because he's just run onto the A-bomb site. Rocketlaunchers aren't ready for this play. The execute comes in. Shaq getting a kill on the edge of the smoke. Caliber thought he had the flank, but Deaths is in position to spot him from behind. So a couple of kills go the way of Rocketlaunchers. That should put them in good stead for this retake. They have plenty of nades, but Nicky has won that battle there with the dualies. Now he gets an AWP into his hands, and now this round could be doable for Fate. They find another frag. Mar gets one from the bomb site. These smokes are actually maybe benefiting Fate right now. They can try and play around them. Nicky looking to use his AWP in the midst of this smoke, but he's the last man left. Oh, how is he going to deny the defuse? How is he going to do this? The answer is he is not going to. Rocketlaunchers do eventually win the retake.
Well, 7-4, round 12 coming into play. Double up setup in play for Emenk and Soaker, and for SG and M4 available for the rest here on Rocketlaunchers. They really did have to pick a weapon that's not even a weapon in CS, didn't they?
No, right? Maybe one day it will be, Dinko.
And that's the day I stopped playing CS.
I was about to say the same.
I think I would cast it still, but I don't think I would play it. I don't think it would quite run home with me or anyone else.
How much do you think the rocket launcher would have to cost?
$10,000.
That's expensive. It would be so good for griefing as well. Oh my god.
Imagine just firing rocket launcher straight into ramp on Mirage at the start of the round.
Oof.
That would be kind of ridiculous. But Emink with the opening kill. I hope that's his that's his name, Emink. It looks like
it's
it
listed
anyway.
as on HLTV.
Eman that could be it as well. Deaths with 1 kill, second as well on the SG. This gun is just ridiculous. Finds at least 2. Soaker and Sousel will find the rest. 7-5. Rocket launchers are on a bit of a tear at the minute, Alex.
Yeah, they're on fire right now. They've won the last 5 rounds in a row after a slow start to the game. I think you said it earlier that sometimes in these games, the scorelines at the start can be deceiving because even if one team win a bunch of rounds in a row, it always feels like the opponents can just come back into it if they start to hit their stride. Very momentum-based games from what we've seen so far. Rocket launchers have definitely found their stride in this one. The ace smokes here for Fate, though, could be quite successful. They only have 1 player against them on the A-bomb site, and it's the AWP of Soaker who's stuck at CT. So he's not going to want to play too aggressively right now. He's probably just going to have to give this up. That should be a bomb plant, but Soaker somehow finds the lineup through the smoke, denying the bomb plant, and the kills keep on coming. They can't get that bomb down.
Well, a bomb plant would be perfect at this point just because of the reserve cash that they have left, but I need a doctor. Tries to flick behind, and Soundso will get rid of it. Caliber will fall as well. And Rocket Launchers, this is quite incredible. The comeback has been perfect. And this is what I was saying earlier. The fact that a lot of these teams have been having hot starts, but the other team starts to claw their way back into it. And that's certainly been the case here for the Rocket Launchers. Alex, I want to ask you, did you have a good Christmas?
That was good. Had some good food. I didn't have to cook it because I suck at cooking.
Yep.
It's all good.
Well, Christmas is over, but not for GG.Bet. If you guys head over to GG.Bet.com, you can obviously get a few more bonuses. They're giving away some nice Christmas presents, so make sure you head over to GG.Bet.com. Unlike Alex, you can get presents because you're good.
I actually bought myself a new present. I bought myself a new monitor.
Oh
Finally
yeah,
at the 144 hertz.
Yeah, there we go, boys. Finally, he's entered the master race.
I'm only like 5 years late.
Yep. In before 144 becomes the new 60. But Emink finds himself 2 kills. Mar and Caliber both hit the deck. It's all onto I Need a Doctor alongside Duplicate to see if they can pull off an incredible 2v5. And for me, this seems like the same round as last round, just with slightly better weapons.
Oh, he's nearly caught there. Down to 4 health. Eventually they find him. And Rocket Launchers have, well, they've pulled off the comeback to get it to 7-7 from 7-0 down. They could actually win this half, which was unthinkable earlier in this game. But they are in position to do so. Buy from Fate is not ideal. Caliber is the only man with a premium rifle. He's got the AK in his hands. The rest of the squad going for those cheaper Galils and then the one MAC-10. Fate, I think, might just go back to their fast plays in this round because they started to spread out into the default and it hasn't worked for them in most of these rounds. They are grouping up currently on the B side of the map. A couple of smokes in hand if they want to go for this B execute. But they're currently pushing into underpass, just taking some control elsewhere before they commit to anything.
We'll see if they can find this opening in towards the window. It seems like they want to swing it, and there it is. And Mr. Doctorman finds himself a kill in towards window. Shaq dead. Alongside Deaths, who's picking up Doctor. Well, it's going to be a 4v4. Good kill from Emink. He looks back in towards the apartments. Potential to find another kill was there, but not for long as players start to back away. It's Caliber actually finding a little bit of success up towards short with a headshot connected on towards Deaths. We find ourselves in a 3v3. 55 seconds in play and still remaining as Fate starts to send 2 players through the underpass and trying to attempt through the connector. You see Rocket Launchers just so paranoid about where they could be. They have no idea what corners they could be hiding in.
Ooh, Caliber not quick enough to react on that one. Salsol was in a slightly unexpected position, so he couldn't readjust in time. Fate have taken control of window room, but it doesn't matter. Salsol keeps on going. His second kill of the round, and he almost made it a third there. Double magic, taking a ton of damage in that fight. and he will eventually be dealt with. Emenk closes out the half. 8-7 for Rocket Launchers. They actually pull off the comeback. They actually come away with a 1-round lead at the half. So credit to them for staying in this game. And this is now one that could go either way.
Oh yeah, this looks like a really close best of 5, which is exactly what you want to see. You know, especially since this is Rocket Launcher's map pick, they've been able to pull it back, and now they're in a position where they're going to take their map pick, and we could see a very normal best of 5 player, Alex, with Vertigo coming up next. All the wonderful pieces that you want to see in a CS match. Well, we get to see the utility he picked up on the T side in the hands of Shaq. The rest just Kevlar, and over on the CT side, it's Kevlar, apart from Double Magic, who's decided to go for the smoke in the kit.
Ooh, Nicky looking for some early aggression. Spots Southsol and stops him in his tracks. I am slightly concerned for Rocket Launchers on Vertigo. It's not a map they've played so far. It's not a map you'd normally expect a team like this to be too good on. Although they have a couple of the Movistar players. I know Movistar Riders played a lot of Vertigo. So they should have some practice players.
Yeah, the thing is, the map was different since then, so
that is true.
we're in a situation where yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what goes down on Vertigo. Actually, who am I kidding? I mean, the guys at home know Vertigo's trash as well. It's just an A execute map. We throw the smokes on the site, spam through the smokes. But Caliber, that's not exactly the way you want things to go. 2 kills come in from the CT side, make it 3 with Doctor hitting shots and Mara Fit sealing the deal. Finally, Fit win another round, and they find the pistol in the second half that leaves them the scoreline back to 8 apiece.
Both pistols for Fate now on Mirage. Good sign for them heading into their CT side. And they will go for quite a few rifles into this next round. No bomb plant for Rocket Launchers, though, so they can't really afford the full buy into this one. Most players are stuck saving. I think Emenk was the only player to get any kills there on the pistol, so he's got some extra cash. He can buy the Deeg, while everyone else is stuck with Glocks. So it's just basically down to Emenk landing a shot, which hasn't happened. Now they'll try and recover the Deeg, but this is just not going to go their way. The rifles winning out at range. Not a single player falling in this round for Fate as they regain the lead. But Rocket Launchers get that round out of the way so that they can buy the AKs into the next.
Well, UMPs and FAMAS are what they brought to the table alongside an A1S in the hands of I Need a Doctor. Please be just Nicky. I mean, that would just make a whole lot more sense.
I think his name is Nicky, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty dumb if his name was... It's just Nicky. Thank God for that. Well, I hope Nicky finds a doctor, Alex.
I hope so too.
Maybe
we should have an interview with him afterwards and ask him why he needs a doctor.
Maybe
anyway,
we should.
Go on. What did you buy for Christmas?
I bought a steamer.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty useful. Pretty excited to have one.
All right, good. Good talk.
On Amazon, it was only 13 quid, so not bad at all.
Wow, are they sponsoring you?
No, not naming the brand. Unless they do want to sponsor me and just give me a lifetime supply of them, that would be perfect. But Shaq...
After you just bought one, this would be the worst time to get sponsored.
True.
That'd just be annoying.
You know, I want to get a sponsor. Oreos.
Wouldn't mind Oreos. Now I want Oreos.
I want cookie dough, but we'll see what happens. 50 seconds in play. Rocket
I
launchers.
want more good Counter-Strike, Dinko.
Well, we come to the right place. Well, we said a man advantage for Rocket Launchers as they want to try and start putting pressure up through short on towards the B-bomb site. It's completely empty. Soaker will find a headshot on towards Nicky, and now it's a 3v5. A 2-man advantage for Rocket Launchers. Good kill, though, coming through from Fit. So we're still 4v3. Man advantage now on the T side as they look to impact on towards the B-bomb site.
Yeah, this has got to be round over. They've got the bomb down on B. They even have a couple of nades left so they can smoke off short. Fate have not got the positions to fight for this. Rocket Launchers sell the fake very, very well. Walking onto the B site for free. Fate fall for it. This is a well-played round by Rocket Launchers, showing us that they can work across the map, showing us that they do have a good level of, team play and tactics here. Even though they are a fresh team, they have clearly got some prep work done on Mirage, and they're going to use it in this round to get a round win. Back to a 9-9 scoreline. Fate have got some money, so just focusing on saving these guns, they should be able to buy into the next round. There won't be any frags at the end of this one, so both teams get to save what they can into the next round. And I think Fate should now realize that they can't be over-rotating in the future. Look at those odds, though. Very, very close over on GG.Bet. If you guys are confident in who's going to win this one, those are some good odds for you.
Well, double magic. Sits in the window. There's a spam to see if he can connect anything, and the answer is no. He will not connect a single item of damage. Point would have been enough. Shack. Does damage, but not a kill. And will continue to try and find a kill, but they're not coming his way. In fact, Mara swings into the open, has a nade, and throws it in towards underpass, looking to try and do damage. And he's done that as he drops Shack to 5. Still don't understand how this man is still alive. He's taken so much damage from so many different opponents, and he's still kicking. He's still walking. And Nikki spamming away. Still no recoil in my perspective. And we'll continue to try and deliver, but it's Caliber with 2 kills. Mara with 1 on Emek. And now it's a 5v2. Finally, Fate's trying to find that success they had in the first half.
Close on the spray transfer, but Ma is there in time. Survives on 13 health. Yeah, Fate's starting to show us more success. Soka catches the first man out, tapping away, but he can't find the head he was looking for. Duplicate eventually wins that battle. Fate up to double digits first. Rocketlaunchers should have money to buy, other than Shaq, who doesn't have too much money. This is Fate's chance to try and run away with this second half, though. Again, Rocketlaunchers showed us some good signs earlier in the half, but that round was a bit more questionable. I think just Fate winning those fights was the biggest problem, though. We'll see if that can continue for the Bulgarians into this round. Double magic with the AWP in hand, having clear line of sight into top mid, so that's a position that they can hold on to. Duplicate taking some damage on his retreat, but he's not going to go down without a fight. Does good damage onto Soka himself. Now he's going to spot them all, though. Rocket launchers are ready to push into this B-bomb site. Duplicate trying to play safe, but his teammate's gone down. That's a real problem. Duplicate trying to stay alive, but somehow loses the fight. Cellsoul landing a great shot, and they've got 2 entries onto B.
Well, double magic scoped in through the window, trying to see what's going on, but I think they've realized saving is probably the right call. They'll back away from the site. They'll hang on to the weapons that they've got. They'll white knuckle that AWP. It's going to be 10-10. We've got a real close game on our hands here, Alex. Not letting it slip at all. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is a best of 5 series, as indicated by the graphic just below the scoreline. And this is currently map number 1.
We'll see if we need all 5 maps, though. Right now, this first one's looking close, and this was Rocketlauncher's early pick in the series. It's a map that they've played a couple of times. It's a map they've been willing to try and lean into, and Fate are keeping up with them. It is back to a 10-10 scoreline, though, and remember, Fate had a really strong start to this one. They had a 7-0 lead earlier on, but Rocketlaunchers have fought their way back into this game. It feels like Rocketlaunchers are the ones who have come back into this one, who might have the momentum on their side. We'll see if that continues, though. Heading into round 21, fight for mid. There's a CT out in the open. Shaq has spotted him. There's also a man back on short, but he doesn't want to fight any further now that his teammate has gone down. Emek taking some damage at top mid, but it looks like Rocketlaunchers will just about get away with the man advantage, even if loads of their players have taken damage.
Well, a good kill from Duplicate. Headshot. We'll pull it back into a 4v4 in equilibrium. As rocket launchers want to try and decide where they want to go, they'll send a few players back in towards T-spawn, but the rest are actually going to stay over towards B. Just sending Soaker over towards spawn to see what's going on there. But it looks like the B-bomb site might just be the final approach unless they splinter off through the underpass just before they get there. But in fact, it is going to be B. They'll allow Soaker to try and sell a little bit of a fake on his own there, perhaps try and cut off the rotations as they impact through. And there goes Soaker trying to just open things up on his own. Molotov clearing sandwich. He's doing a good job so far. If he finds that second kill, I think the round's pretty much over, but they realize they've been jerked. They realize they've been bamboozled. And the B-bomb set has been taken by rocket launchers. A good, simple little mid-round call there, and it's quite effective.
Fate again falling for the fake. Slight rotate away from B costs them the site. They can't fight for it because they weren't in position. And now this retake is really slowing down. Emek wins the fight over at mid, and that might just settle this round. Nikki and Duplicate both somewhat low on health. They decide they can't win this round. Rocket Launchers showing us some pretty good decision making here in terms of these fakes. I think Fate have got to start to realize now, though, that they can't just rotate when they see one player. Soaker there drawing so much attention from the squad. Fate maybe not used to playing against fakes like this, though. Kind of showing there as they end up just rotating away at the wrong time. And there was a very small window of opportunity for rocket launchers to actually push the B site there. It was just a few seconds when it was completely clear, but they made the most of that. They got the timing just right across the map. And when it works like that, it looks beautiful.
Well, rocket launchers send players out in towards middle. And Mink is going to be the front man, charging through alongside Shaq to try and get an opening kill in towards Connector when they're just not expecting it. Well, Shaq will get his opportunity. He cannot find the kill just yet. Instead, will tap away. Duplicate gone. Man advantage picked up for the T side as rocket launchers look to put pressure up through towards A. Caliber has been dropped to 28 HP in the M4 in his hands as Salsa will get rid of Nikki. Does put it into a 5v3. Caliber with a headshot, making sure that he does the damage effectively. Double magic up in the window. Emmett gets rid of him with a headshot. And now it's all on the Caliber and Mar. 2v4 as basic math leaves my head. And 3 seconds. Caliber will start to push forward. He's one. Oh. Somehow doesn't get a single kill there. Like, they were so low.
Yeah, that's a real shame. That could have been the moment. Sadly, though, he doesn't get a single kill. I think he landed a shot as well. I think it was just through the wall. And now they've spotted Mark. They know where he is. They can just take the fight. Rocket launchers really running away with this now. 12-10 lead. It's only a 2-round difference, but just the way they've come back into this game has got to be frustrating for Fate. At least the CTs have got another buy here, but they're missing the AWP. Double Magic hasn't been doing too much with the sniper, though, so that might not be a massive miss for them. They won't have a kit either, though. That could be a problem, because rocket launchers have already showed us some success with those fakes. Let's see if they do the same again into this round. Aggression coming in from Fate over at ramp. Rocket launchers have got loads of players here, but it looks like Fate have just decided they don't need to take that risk. They're going to play back from the bomb site.
Soaker getting close in towards the ramp, player on the other end of it. Mar holding outside of the ramp in the corner, waiting them to go around the corner. It's going to be Mar with the lineup, first headshot in. Close lines to first, but blinded, so he can't see more coming towards him. So he's good for one, but that's all he'll get. Caliber on the back of the triple. Peeks out into the open and finds one, needs more, but Southsaw is just hitting everything. That's 3 kills already picked up in this round for him. Bomb plant coming through. Des dropping the only player that could have really done anything in the form of Nikki. Now Duplicate is left alone in the 1v3. He has to save over it. It's going to be 12-11. Or should I say 13-10. And we'll be seeing Rocket Launchers be 3 away from victory, Alex. 3 away from taking Mirage.
Yeah, that's pretty rough for Fate. losing again. They just can't seem to hold these bomb sites right now. Duplicate goes down at the end. Not a single rifle saved for Fate. Not a single sausage carried over into the next round. And finally, they take their second timeout. It's probably a bit late, though, with how many rounds they've been losing in this second half. Losing 5 out of the last 6 rounds.
Oh, look at those odds from GG.Bet. 1.4 to 2.81. So head over to GG.Bet.com if you want to bet on some games responsibly. Do that. This is obviously the GG.Bet Winter Cup. It all lines up, Alex. It all makes sense. At least something on this planet does.
What's that supposed to mean? That's just some social commentary from Dinko.
Yep. I am a commentator by trade, and all things existing on this planet.
Wow. I'm just going to take that as you being really dumb and you just don't understand anything. Like you try and do 1 + 1 and it just doesn't compute in your head.
Compute, so
like, why is this 2? Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Smoke in the window.
Oh, you know what doesn't make sense? They've added marshmallows to fish food, Ben & Jerry's, and that's not what I like.
Wow. What's wrong with marshmallows?
I like marshmallows, but like, you know when you have too much marshmallow and it makes you feel sick?
I don't have that problem personally.
I don't like putting loads of marshmallow in my ice cream.
Okay. Well, you can just buy different ice cream then.
Yeah, but fish food used to be my favourite. Now there's a problem.
Oh.
Defs is going to find himself one Silka with the others. And it's 14-10. An easy cleanup, an easy round win. And we're now 2 away from victory on Mirage. Rocketlaunchers did pick this one, so that at least would also make sense if they are to take this one over the line.
Certainly would. We've got the AUG out for Duplicate. Haven't seen too much of the AUG so far in this tournament. There are a couple of players that are still going for the AUG when they can afford it. I saw, I think, Carrigan and Alex over at Epicenter were still picking up the AUG occasionally. It seems to be the in-game leaders that are sticking with it, but Duplicate has got it in this round. Double AWP setup as well for Fate. Double Magic hasn't been doing too much with his sniper, so maybe Caliber will be able to make the difference with that secondary AWP. It's a very defensive smoke there from Duplicate. It hasn't fully cut off this angle, though. There's some vision available to the Rocketlaunchers players. Emenk was thinking about looking for a pick, but he has decided against it. Rocketlaunchers are happy to just play it slow. Again, their site takes have been so successful that they don't really need to play for picks right now. I think they realize they can just play a default at the start of the round and then go back into their executes, which have been so successful.
Oh, Rocketlaunchers want to get in towards the A-bomb site. You've got Mar close on the ramp. One further back in behind Ticket. 55 seconds to do something. And well, Rocketlaunchers certainly look like they're going to finish on the A-bomb site. Caliber, don't know how he misses that shot, but he does. And Circle will take him away. Mar able to line them up. Needs more than one, and he's done that well enough. He finds 2. Now a good chance for his teammates to try and get back into the site. That's the bomb. That's such an important kill to find. And Nicky is the man to collect it.
30 seconds left for Rocketlaunchers, and they've got to go back for the bomb and get to the site. Like you were saying, that kill is massive for the CTs, but the frags come the way of Rocketlaunchers. Deaths and Emenk both chiming in with kills, and now Duplicate has got to clutch. They're not going for the bomb. 15 seconds. They've got to speed this up. Duplicate could just try and get 1 kill and deny the bomb plant here. 10 seconds left. He's not heard the bomb plant, so he's just going to buy his time. Eventually, Duplicate pulls the trigger. Oh, he's so close on the lineup, but he can't find Emenk in the smoke. So it's the 1v1 to be played after the plant, and Duplicate spots the jump of Emenk. Fate just about win the round, all thanks to the clutch from Duplicate.
Well, it's not over yet. It could have been map point and most likely victory there for the Rocketlaunchers, but Duplicate coming through in spades. Now, chance for Fate to stay alive on Mirage, a chance for them to steal away their opponent's map pick early on. Pretty nice shots going in from Duplicate, but we get right back into the action. Op for both sides, Double Magic and Emic carrying them on over. Obviously, money is not really a problem for rocket launchers. They have so much of it after winning quite a few in a row. So they can buy immediately again into this one.
Yeah, this round could not break Fate, but put them in a bad position for what could, in theory, be the last round of the map. So they want to make sure they keep on going with the round wins here. Double Magic. Oh, no, he doesn't realize there's a player close, and he almost loses his life for it. Taking damage on the retreat. He's down to 39 health. In the meantime, we've had fights elsewhere. It's brought into a 4v4. Nicky is searching for action over at mid. This is a big risk. There's an AWP against him, and with Nicky not landing a single shot there on that spray, I think he's decided to back away from that position.
Well, 53 seconds left in play. Still 4v4. And rocket launchers don't really have too much control other than towards B. So they have no real other option but to go towards the side of the map. And I think Fade should realize that. I mean, they have no one on the site. So with time ticking, they start to realize they're probably going to have to go over towards that B side of the map. And while Nicky peeks in towards middle and spots one, he actually stays alive before damage is to come through from short. And well, what is happening here from rocket launchers? This is not the way you take the B bomb site. It's completely empty and you're just standing on short. That's a pretty poor take of the B bomb site, but still they get it. They get the bomb down, but there's a chance now for them to win a 2v4, and it's going to be difficult, but it's certainly possible. Soaker stands towards the window. Two players beyond it, and there's a flash in, a good kill. Emeng finding another, and we're right back into a 2v2, Alex.
Aggressive stance from rocket launchers, not wanting to allow this retake to happen. Caliber and Duplicate both in the same position, and Soaker wants to fight, but he can't find the frag. Duplicate just about winning that one out. Close fight at the end there. Soaker just went running into his opponents, but Fate just about hold on for the round win as they retake B. Again, close rounds for Fate, but the most important thing right now is just that they pick up these round wins, and that's what they're doing.
Well, this could go all the distance. Round 27. Money is not exactly brilliant on either side now, so do or die time for both rosters. We'll see whether or not Fate can be the team. They get 13. A smoke up towards the window. Bit of a gap to play with. There's a Molotov was there instead. Double Magic will try and capitalize on it. Because no one's peeking, right, he doesn't get a kill, but he does get info that no one has crossed mid, so at least that's info.
It's always nice to have mid control on Mirage as the CTs. Allows a lot of quick rotations between the bomb sites if you need to help out your fellow teammates on the other side of the map. We haven't seen too many SGs this game either. Salsos picked up the Krieg this time round. There is always the risk that that can fall into your opponent's hands. Then the CTs can start using it where it can be really powerful. We'll see if that happens here, though. The mid stack in play. Caliber doesn't have much help, though. They're rotating away, but Caliber is going to be caught out. No trade off the back of him. Just a 1-for-1 over at mid. Now it's the A site that will be tested, though. Mar has to use a smoke, and he's got to be careful. Death's leading the charge onto the bomb site, and now Rocket Launchers should be getting that bomb down shortly.
Yeah, they're looking for 15, but it's not going to come easily. Duplicate. Oh my god, double magic. That's the double magic we were hoping for. And a third kill in as well. Double magic with 3 huge kills. And that brings Fate to 13. Rocket launchers, it looked primed. It looked ready for 15, but they let it slip. This shot, oh, was unbelievable. They line up perfectly through the box.
Imagine being the guy on the site there. You're so mad.
You just want to die, really. That is, oh god. Well, not much you can do about that, unfortunately. For the rocket launchers, just let that one slide and, well, focus on this one. Last standby coming in. If they don't win this, it's likely Fate will take map point.
Clearly, I need to change my name to something like Double Magic, because that was a double, and that was magic. I know, right? Honestly. I mean, rocket launchers aren't giving up, though. They've clearly come into this round again with another buy. They've quickly gone for some aggression over at B. This could work okay for them. Duplicate has to be careful, but Double Magic continues to find his form with the AWP. He had been quiet so far in this game, but now he is looking like a man possessed. Soka, though, gets one back for Rocket Launchers over on the other side of the map, and that will give Fate something to think about, especially now that South Seoul has found yet another frag. Where are these kills coming from, Dinko? It's another kill for Rocket Launchers.
Well, it's looking likely that this one is over for Fit. They will lose this round on most likely, with 2 players still standing. Rocket Launchers have double. 49 seconds left in play. Rocket Launchers gathering in towards the A bomb site. The only player that can do anything at this point on the A site itself is, of course, Caliber, but that's a good kill for Duplicate to find. See if we can do more and duplicate his kills. In fact, it won't come through. Soker will get 1 kill. Now they know where Caliber is. They know exactly his last whereabouts. So getting forward will be so difficult with all these angles to check. The connector problem is still there. And he moves up on the right. Dropped by death. 15-13. Map point for Rocket Launchers.
There we go. Rocket Launchers finally get that round they were looking for. So many close round wins for Fate. So many moments of magic for them to get those earlier round wins. But this time, it's back to success for Rocket Launchers. Just winning a couple of key battles across the map. And then they make sure that they close it out. They don't make any silly mistakes at the end there. Don't give Fate any opportunities to find a way into that round. 2 opportunities for Rocket Launchers to take an early lead in this best of 5. Still a long way to go for them, even if they win this map, but this is obviously the way you want to start the series if you are a Rocket Launchers player or a Rocket Launchers fan. Look at the buy from Fate as well. Nikki gets an M4, but other than that, it's not the best buy for the CTs. So unless we see some more magic come out for Fate, this one might be over.
Well, Ma gets aggressive and has Caliber around the corner. Shaq wants to decapitate a few players here. That would be a good start into round 29. And well, there's one. Couldn't quite land the second on towards Caliber, but Caliber will certainly double up his kills. Bomb being dropped as well. He's under pressure. He'll hide him behind the smoke. He's taking damage, but he switched out for an AK. And he's still alive, still kicking, he's still causing problems, but finally the thorn in their side is torn out. And it's Deaths who will do it. Double Magic alongside Nikki, and the players with the weapons worth talking about. And they've just lost the good one. They've just lost the M4A1S. And while they're losing players left, right, and center, it's only Double Magic in a 1v3, and this looks to be over.
Oh, there's the first kill. Turns on to the second, and this is doable now. He's got the AK into his hands. Double Magic looking for the fight, and he finds it. Fate stay in this game as Double Magic delivers again for his team. And this one isn't over, Dinko.
No, it isn't. It's going to be all 30 rounds, of course. Double Magic coming in with a huge play there. 3 kills being collected in the 1v3 clutch. Around it, it's more difficult to lose than it is win for Rocket Launchers there. Well, at least they're proving us wrong. Well, moving into this next one, they've got the rifles in their hands. The AK is being picked up. A MAC-10 in the hands of Emink. This is not what they were hoping for. Fit, they might just be rejuvenated. They might have a chance to pull this all the way back to overtime. The MP9 rattling off onto that second player as well. No need to peek from Palace here. There's absolutely no need whatsoever from Soka to be doing this. And Double Magic just takes him down for it.
Yeah, Double Magic was at the bottom of the scoreboard for Fate earlier in this game, but he has stepped up when they have needed him to step up the most. MP9 of all weapons wins the 1v3. That means he can afford the AWP for the last round of regulation. Ma playing a dangerous game there out in the open. He almost gets caught for it. The Molotov forces him to reposition. Rocket Launchers haven't really got the nades here to execute onto the A site. They're just relying on some fights right now. They're hoping they can take some 1v1 aim duels. Let's see if Fate give them the opportunity to do just that. Ma over the top, looking for the angle. There are plenty of players against him, but he picks one of them out. Double Magic also chiming in with a kill. Oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong for the T side. It's only Soka left alive, and this is going to overtime.
Well, we haven't had our fair share of overtimes today, so let's get some more in. And while we go again to overtime, map number 1 of the best of 5. Again, confirmed a minimum of 3 maps, but it's certainly looking like we could go to more, Alex. Duplicate on 23 kills. Two players besting him in terms of kills are Sausol and Emink. The odds still favour Fate winning this, but narrowly by 2 margins, 0.06. Overtime, an important time ahead. It's going to be the double up setup for the CTs, singular up for the T side. A lot of investment coming into this, so a lot on the line. We'll see whether or not Fit can pull this off on the CT side. We've had a few weaknesses, but they've been able to step up with huge individual plays. This time, double magic, swinging in towards middle. Cannot get it done.
Ooh, Emek certainly can, though. Nikki burns down to 20 health over at the B site. That's a lot of damage to be taking. He's still looking for fights, though, over at the B apartments. He's hanging around, and he might be able to find a pick if rocket launchers decide to peek him. Oh, it's so close for Nikki, but he doesn't spot the man. Eventually gets the fight, and he lands the flick onto South Soul. So it is turned back into a 4v4. South Soul there, maybe just overextending slightly, thinking he can get a good timing window on the B site, but he doesn't.
Well, 40 seconds in play. Good kill from Mar on the aggression on the ramp. Delivers more impact. And while the push coming through, double magic gets aggressive. It's actually Mar that takes away that kill as well. He's just doing everything, it seems. Duplicate will do well to find that kill from jungle. And now it's only Emink, the top fragger, to see what he can do. And well, he's got a top frag. And that's not going to happen. Mar gets 3. Good hold overall on that A bomb site. And Fit will be the team that take the lead. 16-15. Good start in the overtime.
Good start indeed. Fate into the lead for the time being. No AWP for rocket launchers this time. Sticking with 5 AKs for this next round. Definitely feels like Fate are the ones who are coming into overtime the happier of the 2 teams, and double magic lands the first shot, but he doesn't connect on the second man. Deaths gets a quick trade. Nikki, though, with that secondary AWP in position to assist from short, and Caliber also looking to help his teammate. He doesn't get the kill he was looking for. Emek survives on a slither of health, and it's brought back into a 3v3, and that flashbang has forced Nikki back for the time being. He wants to fight, though, and Soka is up close, so Nikki needs to be very careful here.
He really does, and well, Smoke will go in towards connector. Duplicate sits back up on top of the van. Kill. Southsalt will get rid of Duplicate. We have a situation on our hands where, oh no, Soaker will get rid of Nikki. An advantage doubled now on the T side. It leaves Mar alone in the 1v3. He's got to find a way back in towards this B bomb site. Well, there's easier ways into some of the high security buildings on the planet. I don't think Mar's going to get back into the site anytime soon, unless a huge blunder is made by rocket launchers. Smoke ready to go on towards the left side. It's going to bloom and cover off the vision of the players on towards Van, unless they hop up and spot him. Mar is still blinded, still moving forward though. Has no care in the world. He wants these kills. He wants to get back into the B site, but they're not presenting themselves. Opportunities are not there, and Salsa will take his head off. Another round win for the rocket launchers. And once again, we are even, 16-16.
Yeah, the security guards on the B bomb site there were not going to allow anyone to get into it. Goes back to an even scoreline. I think that's an important round for rocket launchers to win. After getting into overtime in the first place, need to make sure they maintain a positive mindset, because they probably weren't expecting to have to play from this position. Molly's exchanged at mid. Double magic doesn't have a clear line of sight this time. Last time round, they decided to push the smoke. Nikki, though, not with the AWP, but with the M4, again with an extended spray down, which doesn't do enough. Shaq taken down low. Double Magic is trying to see if he can just land a shot through the boxes. They seem to be aware there's probably a man behind those boxes. They don't have a nade right now, and the molly is instantly extinguished so that Shaq survives.
Double Magic in the window. Swinging wide, in behind the box. There's going to be Double Magic looking for the pick, but not landing, not doing damage. Oh, they still have a nade available. Like a few of these players on the CT side that would be absolutely perfect to throw in towards the back boxes. And there it goes, and finally a kill. Double Magic will be able to pick up Shaq.
Double Magic holding a very tight angle with the AWP, and the Molotov means he has to reposition. Okay, why is that molly not extinguished? Hello, Valve? Please fix. Double Magic's not too pleased, but it's okay. Rocket launchers are moving on to the A site. Hopefully that doesn't affect the outcome of the round. 20 seconds left. Rocket launchers are getting that bomb planted. Emmett gets it down, but Ma is on the flank. This is at least one free frag. He doesn't find it. Oh no, Ma eventually makes up for it. Now there's only 2 Rocket Launchers players left alive, and they are in trouble. Salso in a 1v5 gets the first, gets the follow-up. Shouldn't get too much more, but he finds a third. Salso surely can't win this, and this time it's Double Magic to deny him any heroics.
Double Magic in with the defuse. And Fit will win the round. 17-16. This is so hard to call. We don't know which way this is going to go, but Fit now have 2 opportunities to take it over the line in the next half. Rocket Launchers need to win 3 in a row if they want to get victory. Certainly looking more likely that we'll see Fit as the victors just by statistics, but the fact that it's been so close and we've been even so many times, we could just be seeing another overtime.
Definitely an option right now, after those close rounds come through. I mean, that last one shouldn't have been close, but then Salsol just landed some sick shots. Very even distribution of kills for the Fates lineup. Everyone on about mid-20s, mid to low 20s across the board. It's a bit more uneven, I guess you could say, for the Rocket Launchers side. Salso again looking pretty good. MX AWP has been having impact. And then some of the other players are doing decently well enough. Again, all that matters now is the rounds, though. Let's see who can win in the second half of overtime.
Well, I don't know what the rush is here. I mean, might as well just chill for a little bit, see what's going on. I don't quite know why we've stopped play. I think we've got a little bit of a technical problem, perhaps. Hopefully that gets resolved quite quickly. Or maybe even the players going for a luxurious bathroom break, Alex. Technical problem with their bodily functions.
I guess that's technically a technical problem.
Yes. I remember casting the Virtus Pro game that went to like 6 overtimes or something. And I need to pee from the beginning, right? From the first map. So we get to the 6th overtime and it's just getting ridiculous at this point. And they call a timeout to go for a pee. So I'm running to the toilet. I'm getting this done as well. If they're going to the toilet, I'm going to the toilet. So I toss my headset. I have a race against, I think it was Snacks. Obviously I won. You know. I made it back in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, went to the front page of Reddit.
Is that the longest game you've casted?
I think so. And I was solo casting as well, so my brain just started to turn to mush at that point.
Wow. Let's hope our brains don't turn to mush this time round. There's 2 of us, so hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully one of us will not go completely crazy. It is going to be a quick B push from Fate. They are not wasting any time off the back of the extended pause. They are straight onto the B bomb site. Not finding any frags though. The CT's winning the opening exchanges. Duplicate gets 1 kill back. The bomb starting to move to the site. Caliber just took a Molotov to the face, but the bomb is about to be planted.
Well, Duplicate in towards the market. Doesn't see much going on. They're about to be in a really good position unless they fall to this short retake attempt where every single player is going to be going back up through short. Front man coming through at this point. Caliber looks to try and hold on. Have a crossfire established with Double Magic, who's currently looking in towards the apartments, but turns his attentions back towards the site once he sees the pressure that is there. Caliber spams, the time is gone, and what a hold. Good stuff from Fate. Finally, map point here on Mirage.
There it is. The fast-paced play pays dividends for Fate. And they only require 1 more round to steal away Mirage. And this would be an absolute steal. With some of those rounds that they won in regulation, they would be very, very happy if they could get the win here. And it would be devastating for Rocketlaunchers. Again, this was their first pick heading into this best of 5. This was the map they chose first in this series. I think the picks matter slightly less when you are in a best of 5 because you know you're playing a few of the maps anyway. But normally you do just want to get your best maps out of the way early, get the wins, get the early advantage. That might not be happening for Rocketlaunchers though. And if it is going to happen, they're going to have to play for a second overtime to do so. We're not going to see the same fast aggression this round for Fate, though. Even though the B-Rush worked for them. I don't think they're exactly sure it's going to work again. Quite a few smokes used early into the round for Fate. Actually, they've used all their smokes now onto the A-bomb site. Soka can't find the angle behind those smokes, so the bomb is beginning to move its way forwards. A little hesitant from Fate, but they slowly inch their way onto the site, and the bomb is being planted. Rocketlaunchers can't find the angle, so they have to concede the bomb plant in a 5v4.
Well, still got the advantage, but Fate looking to try and take it over the line. Rocketlaunchers coming back into this, wanting to pull off the defuse. Smoke goes on towards the bomb itself. Duplicate in a good position. If he delivers more than 1 kill, then it's right back into a situation that's winnable. There's the first kill. Comes in from Double Magic as well, but he's only got the 1. He's overrun. Caliber from the connector. This is the play. This is the linchpin play that's got to make the win, and it's 19-16. Overtime goes in favor of Fate. They do steal it away. Daylight robbery in certain rounds, Alex.